After you turn 70, something shifts. Time starts to feel different. Every day feels more valuable, more sacred. You begin to realize that every breath, every step, and every heartbeat counts more than ever before. And with that awareness comes a deeper question. How much time do I really have left? The truth is, your body is already whispering the answer. It's been sending you signals all along. Not loud alarms, but quiet, consistent signs, scientific clues that can reveal just how well your body is holding up and how long it might keep going. Most people overlook them. They think aging is just about getting slower, feeling tired or forgetting things here and there. But researchers and doctors have discovered something different. They found that there are 7 powerful indicators, real measurable signs, that can predict how long you might live after 70. These signs don't just come from your DNA or family history. They show up in how you walk, how you think, how you sleep, and even how you feel about life. In this video, we're going to explore each of these signs in detail. By the end, you won't just have a clearer picture of where you stand. You'll know exactly what you can do to increase your chances of living longer, staying healthier, and enjoying the years ahead. So stay with me, because if you're over 70, or you love someone who is, this may be the most important video you ever watch. Missing even one of these signs could mean missing out on years of precious life. But recognizing them could be the first step toward rewriting your future. Now, let's be clear. This isn't guesswork. What you're about to hear isn't based on opinions or vague observations. These signs are backed by decades of rigorous scientific research. Top institutions like Harvard, the Mayo Clinic, and the National Institute on Aging have spent years studying what helps people not just survive into their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, but thrive. Doctors, scientists, and longevity experts have analyzed the lives of thousands of seniors across the world to identify real patterns, the habits, physical markers, and mental cues that show up consistently in those who live the longest and healthiest lives. This video is not just information, it's a roadmap. And by the time we reach the end, you'll not only understand the 7 signs that may predict how long you'll live, you'll also discover what you can start doing today to take control of your health, your future, and your legacy. So get ready, because this insight might just change the way you live the rest of your life. Sign 1, walking speed. One of the most surprising and powerful signs of how long you may live after 70 is hidden in something you do every single day, your walking speed. Yes, your walking pace can be a window into your overall health and even your future lifespan. Research published in journals like the Journal of the American Medical Association (JAMA) shows that seniors who walk at a steady or brisk pace tend to live significantly longer than those who walk slowly or unsteadily. In fact, walking speed is so predictive that some doctors now call it a vital sign of aging, just like blood pressure or heart rate. Think about it. Walking is not just about moving your legs, it's a full-body task. It requires coordination between your brain, heart, lungs, muscles, and nerves. So when you walk smoothly and confidently, it means many systems in your body are still functioning well. But when your pace starts to slow, when it becomes hard to cross a street before the light changes, or you find yourself needing more breaks during short walks, that's your body waving a red flag. Picture 2 men, both 75. Joe walks every morning. He keeps a steady pace, climbs stairs without hesitation, and even enjoys long walks in the park. His body is active, his heart, lungs, and muscles are engaged. Then there's Frank. He used to be active, but over the years he's slowed down. Now he takes small, careful steps. He tires quickly, avoids inclines, and sometimes feels off balance. The difference? It's not just age, it's resilience. Joe's walking speed reflects vitality. Frank's slow pace hints at decline. The good news? Walking speed is not a fixed number. You can improve it. Start small. A few extra minutes a day. Strengthen your legs. Take the stairs. Get outdoors. Because every step you take builds momentum. And momentum after 70 is everything. So ask yourself, how fast are you really walking? That one answer could reveal far more than you think. Sign 2. Grip strength. They say the truth is in your hands, and when it comes to how long you might live after 70, they're absolutely right. Grip strength may seem like a small thing, something you barely think about, but according to decades of research from Harvard, the Mayo Clinic, and global aging studies, your grip could quietly be one of the most powerful predictors of your lifespan. Why? Because your hands reflect your entire body's condition, your muscle mass, your nerve health, even your cardiovascular function. A weak grip doesn't just mean your hands are tired, it often signals deeper problems, muscle decline, poor circulation, and even early-stage heart or brain issues. In fact, people with the weakest grips have been found to have a significantly higher risk of dying earlier than those with a firm, confident one. Doctors now use grip strength as a fast way to estimate biological age. It's like a report card your body writes without you even knowing. And the results are stunning. People with strong grip strength are more likely to recover from illness, avoid falls, stay independent, and keep their minds sharp well into their 80s and 90s. But here's the best part: you can change it. Grip strength is trainable. With simple exercises like squeezing a ball, lifting light weights, or carrying groceries without assistance, you're not just building hand power, you're sending a message to your entire system. I'm strong, I'm capable, and I'm not going anywhere. So the next time you reach for something, ask yourself, how strong is your grip on life? Sign 3. Social connections. There's a secret to living longer that has nothing to do with medicine, exercise, or even what you eat. It's something far more human: your relationships. That's right. One of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live after 70 is how socially connected you are. Science confirms it. Lonely people die sooner. According to a groundbreaking study from Harvard that followed participants for over 80 years, the single most consistent factor in healthy aging wasn't cholesterol levels, wealth, or even genetics. It was the quality of their relationships. When you're isolated, your risk of heart disease, stroke, dementia, and depression skyrockets. In fact, chronic loneliness is now considered as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Your nervous system stays in a low-level state of stress. Your immune system weakens, and without realizing it, your body starts to shut down, one quiet day at a time. But when you feel connected, when you have people to laugh with, talk to, and lean on, your body responds with resilience. Your brain lights up, your hormones balance, your heart rate steadies, you heal faster, you live longer. It doesn't have to be a big social circle. Even a few close friends, a neighbor to check in on, a weekly call with family, these small threads can become a lifeline. So ask yourself, who are you connected to? If the answer is not enough, it's never too late to reach out. Join a group, volunteer, call an old friend, because sometimes the key to a longer life is simply not living it alone. Sign 4. Sleep quality. They say sleep is the cousin of death, but in reality, good sleep might be the secret to keeping death at a distance. If you're over 70, How well you sleep each night could be one of the clearest indicators of how long you'll live. This isn't just about getting 8 hours, it's about the quality of those hours. Are you waking up feeling rested or foggy and exhausted? Do you toss and turn? Do you rely on sleeping pills just to get by? Because poor sleep isn't just an inconvenience, it's a warning. Research from institutions like Stanford and Johns Hopkins shows that chronic sleep disruption in older adults is linked to a higher risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, stroke, even Alzheimer's. When your sleep is broken, your body can't repair itself. Your brain can't detox. Your immune system weakens, and your ability to focus, balance, and make decisions begins to fade. But here's what's truly alarming. Many people after 70 just accept poor sleep as a normal part of aging. It's not. Restful sleep is your body's built-in medicine. It fights inflammation. It keeps your memory sharp. It helps regulate mood and protect every major system in your body. So what can you do? Start by making sleep a priority, not an afterthought. Create a calming bedtime routine. Avoid screens before bed. Keep your room cool and dark. Go to sleep and wake up at consistent times, even on weekends. If needed, talk to your doctor. Sleep disorders like apnea are common in older adults, but highly treatable. Because when you improve your nights, you improve your life. And the better you sleep, the longer and more vibrantly you're likely to live. Sign 5. Mental sharpness. As we age, our bodies slow down. But it's not just about physical strength. Your mind is just as important, and how sharp your mind stays after 70 is a direct reflection of how long you'll likely live. Mental sharpness isn't just about being able to remember someone's name or recall the details of your past. It's about how well your brain adapts to new challenges, how quickly you process information, and whether you're able to think critically and problem solve. Studies from the Mayo Clinic and other leading research institutions have shown a powerful connection between cognitive function and longevity. When your brain stays active and engaged, it helps preserve other systems in the body. But when mental sharpness starts to decline, it can lead to physical health problems, everything from an increased risk of falls to heart disease and even a weakened immune system. A decline in memory, trouble concentrating, or feeling like you're always in a mental fog might be red flags that something's not right. But it doesn't have to be this way. Keeping your brain sharp in your 70s and beyond is absolutely possible, and it's in your hands. Doing puzzles, reading regularly, learning new skills, or simply engaging in deep conversations can make all the difference. Keeping your mind stimulated keeps those vital connections in your brain strong. And physical activity helps here too. Exercising increases blood flow to the brain and promotes the growth of new brain cells. When you keep your mind sharp, you maintain your independence. You're more likely to stay active, healthy, and engaged in life for years to come. So, if you want a longer life, don't just focus on your body, focus on your mind. Because a sharp mind often means a long life. Sign 6. Chronic diseases. There's a reason we talk about chronic diseases, and it's not just because they're common. It's because they play a massive role in determining how long you'll live. If you're over 70, your risk of conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, and arthritis may rise, but how you manage these conditions is a game changer. Chronic diseases can silently reduce your lifespan by making your body work overtime. The longer you live with them unmanaged, the greater the strain on your heart, lungs, kidneys, and joints. But there's hope, Because how you treat chronic disease can also determine how much longer you'll live. People who manage conditions like hypertension or diabetes through proper diet, medication, and regular checkups tend to live longer, healthier lives. They don't let these conditions define them, they take control. If you have a chronic condition, it's vital that you stay on top of your health. This means regular doctor visits, sticking to prescribed treatments, and making lifestyle changes to support your body, like eating a balanced diet, staying active, and getting enough sleep. Chronic disease doesn't have to be a death sentence. With the right management, you can continue to live a full and vibrant life. Don't wait. The sooner you take action, the more years you add to your life. Sign 7. Optimism and attitude. When it comes to how long you'll live, your mindset is one of the most powerful and least talked about factors. Studies from places like the Mayo Clinic and Harvard have repeatedly shown that people with a positive attitude, who see the world through an optimistic lens, tend to live significantly longer than those who are more pessimistic. Why? Because how you think affects how your body reacts. Optimism has been linked to lower levels of stress, better cardiovascular health, a stronger immune system, and a reduced risk of chronic diseases. It's like having a built-in protective shield. But it's not just about seeing the glass half full, it's about resilience. Optimistic people are better at bouncing back from setbacks. Whether it's a physical injury, a financial setback, or the loss of a loved one, they adapt, they move forward, they find meaning in the challenges they face. On the other hand, pessimism can weaken your body. Chronic negative thinking leads to stress and inflammation, which can accelerate aging and contribute to diseases like hypertension, diabetes, and even cancer. It all boils down to this: your attitude shapes your health. So how do you cultivate this mindset? It starts with daily practice. Surround yourself with positive influences, set meaningful goals, and embrace gratitude for the present moment. Train yourself to focus on solutions, not problems. Engage in activities that bring joy and fulfillment. The more you nurture a positive outlook, the more you'll enhance your chances of living not just longer, but better. So there you have it. The 7 powerful signs that can predict how long you'll live after 70, and, most importantly, what you can do to increase those precious years. From your walking speed, to the quality of your sleep, to the connections you maintain with others, each of these signs gives you a clear roadmap of your health. The best part? These aren't just things you have to accept. They're indicators you can change, shape, and improve. Taking small actions every day, like staying socially connected, managing chronic conditions, nurturing your mindset, and taking care of your body, could be the key to adding years to your life. Remember, longevity is not just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about living a life full of vitality, joy, and purpose, well into your later years. So if you've noticed any of these signs in yourself, take action now, don't wait. Every small step you take today could be the difference between a life lived fully and one lived in regret. If you want to live longer and healthier, start now. Your future self will thank you.